Afternoon, everybody. I'm Jeff Farrar, and I'm the chair of the Integrated Care Board for Bristol, North Somerset and South Gloucester. We just had our board meeting, and today we did the board meeting by way of a Teams online meeting because of the weather. And I think that was very wise because with an amber alert, we shouldn't be travelling unless we need to travel. And I think that made it more tricky because we meet online, it's not in person, but it worked quite well. So I'm glad we did that. There's just three things I wanted to cover with you today that we discussed at the board this afternoon. The first one is around the maternity and neonatal review and the efforts going into that. So as you all have known and seen from all the press coverage over recent weeks, how an important area this is for us and that we make sure that we get this right. So we had a thorough review on that today and looked through all the things that we're doing and making sure that we are getting things right and getting it right first time for all of our children and our mothers and their families. The second item was around system level access. And there was a lot of conversation there about the animosity being directed towards our first line contact staff with members of the public. They're often frustrated because of their illness. They are often frustrated because they're not getting through telephone lines. But we are all people, and people don't deserve to be treated in a negative, hostile way. And I think we collectively agreed this afternoon that we need to be demonstrating the leadership and the support for all of our staff when they're having to face such challenges from the public. That said, we always want to improve our services, but we also need to make sure that our staff are supported in the jobs that they do. And then the final area I wanted to cover was around the change to the Freedom to Speak Up policy. So we've reviewed our Freedom to Speak Up policy to make sure that we have every opportunity to listen to what people are telling us about things that aren't working well in our organisations. This is the lifeblood of the intelligence that we need to make sure that we are delivering safe and secure and professional services. So please make sure that you are familiar with that and make sure you know who your Freedom to Speak Up guardians are. Because if you think there are things that are not working in the right way, I, as the chair of the board and the rest of the board, really want to hear it. So thanks very much. Have a safe weekend. Try and keep yourself in from the wind and the rain, and let's hope it dies off pretty soon. Thanks very much.